What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another week, whatever vlog. I don't know the style of the video, but this week is a little bit of a weird week. It's actually, we're starting this video on Tuesday. Had a productive day on Mondays, which was yesterday. We had some weird news. Obviously, you guys know the market's shifting a little bit, so we're trying to change our business a little bit to adapt to that. But at the same time, one of my acquisition guys quit this week. So now we're down to 2 full-time acquisitions, and so I'm having a tough time trying to find people here. It's just a lengthy process. It's not something that where you hire quickly, you got to hire quickly and fire fast kind of mentality. And so I picked that up from just being at different conferences. So I'm learning how to do it effectively. I don't want to hire somebody and regret it, especially when you're paying somebody a full-time salary. So that's one of my struggles. I'm just trying to get after this week. Also, we ramped up our PPC. I think now we're spending anywhere between $8,000 and $9,000, I think, a month in PPC. And then, but other than that, I don't really know what's coming up for the week. I hope you guys do enjoy. We're gonna pick up the camera as much as we can. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, so I had Natalie call Eric Jones, the Dublin one. Do you still have agents that want to see it or no?
Yeah, but I think all of them are fucking conventional loans. Every single person that I sent that text out to just said, okay, never mind, thank you for your time.
Oh, really?
Call, bro. Yeah.
Is it a good deal?
I think it's a good deal. I think the ARV is like 170. I don't know.
I'm thinking is I could try to take it down. That's what I'm thinking, and then we just put it on the market and try to take a conventional loan. But
I mean,
obviously that's not my goal. But
right.
she called and she wanted somebody they could go. We could try to get somebody out Saturday at noon, which is enough time to give us people to try to get out there. But do you think we'll be able to find somebody? Or, you know?
I mean, it got a lot of traction. It got 6 agents interested, so.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, just let me know. We'll hop on a call and we'll talk about it.
Okay, well, I'm ready if you're ready.
Okay, yeah, I'll call you in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, bye. Hey, I had Devin just schedule a bunch of, he's gonna start moving tasks over to you.
Okay.
I told him just at least set the ones that are farther out, just that he doesn't really know what to do with for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe like 30 days, just so you have it in your calendar, but
Okay.
are you using the task feature?
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
then, so, cause I said some for you yesterday as well.
Yeah. I tackled them. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just cause,
what I'm doing now is I'm kind of still doing the power hour thing. Like I'm hitting like a bunch of fresh leads
Yeah.
at once, and then like near the end of the day, I kind of hit the follow-ups.
okay, yeah.
Just because they're a little bit.
I'm gonna get on the phones, but I'm gonna try to tackle a lot of the fresh leads because
Yeah.
we need to figure out a way that somehow those can be. I want to treat them as if they're PPC, not to the extent of calling them within the minute, but
Yeah.
it really hurts us. I know it
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
by waiting on them. So
Yeah.
at least for future ones, but now we can.
Should I just get rid of all the ones that are? I mean, because all the ones that they're saying they're listed with agents already.
If you see anyone that you just it's not worth our time, I do not care if you just did it.
Okay.
I did some yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. Because I see some. I was looking through it. Just
Some are like, I've seen that are like 40 acres in the middle of nowhere, and it
Yeah.
potentially could be a deal, but that's not what our focus is right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We need to focus on
Just hitting deals.
hitting deals, single family. I mean, if once in a while we can do a land, but if it's
Yeah.
anything that we really have to spend a ton of time trying to figure out,
Yeah.
and then
It should be like no-brainer deals.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anybody that's, I mean, with close to retail, I'm still calling.
Okay. Yeah.
So even if they're a little bit above, I still call because I've called before, and that sometimes the caller's right telling something different, or
Yeah.
I mean, I don't tell them that they asked that price, but sometimes I'll just ask them again and they'll say a different number. That way you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had some.
Negotiable, so
Yeah, I've had some issues.
just be on the lookout for them.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
what I did change, and I hate to say it again, I changed up the script, but it's a mix of everything that we're doing already, what we've done, but it's a little bit less formal. I hate it. I tried to do, I thought that might work, but we're gonna go back to just what the old basics are. And so I figured I'd walk you guys through it. And this is more geared, and I've been listening to your guys' calls more than you think. This is more geared towards what you guys are already saying. So it'll flow a little bit better, and it's just more of a natural conversation, but still having that feel that people, that we're not buying every property, people feel qualified in our system. But I'll kind of watch you guys through it. And so I tried to highlight it as best as possible where you guys are speaking. And so before I get into this, I'll show you guys that what we're going to do pretty much every meeting is I'm gonna take a random call from each of you from the past day. We're gonna listen to it and we're gonna rate it, and we're gonna score it either a 0 or 1. And the point of this isn't, and I could have done like a 0 and a 10 and we try to figure out how good you're doing. My goal is really just to make sure you're hitting the points that we need to hit in the conversation. Now, if we take a call and it's 2 minutes, maybe you're not, and this is basically the order that it's gonna go down, how my script goes. Maybe you don't get down to the bottom, but we'll make note of that, right? The goal isn't to get an offer call every single time. The goal is to, if I'm just picking random ones, and I'm gonna pick random calls that are probably over 2-3 minutes every single time, so we're actually getting into legitimate conversations. But if you guys want, I can make a printout for this so you can just stick it next to you. These are the things, if we can, and the reason it's a scorecard is if we can get on an average offer call, when we go from beginning to basically the offer, if we touch all these points, we can start eliminating where we went wrong in there, and we'll probably start to notice that every offer call might not hit all these points, and we're going to see a trend from acquisition manager to acquisition manager. It seems like he's missing motivation a lot, or he's missing the price anchor a lot. At least we can narrow down what we're doing wrong, or where we might be seeing, we might not be seeing success. I don't know how to say that, but at least if we're keeping, this is the same thing as I told you the other guys, if we're keeping so many variables the same, we can start to really break down what we need to change going forward, right? Was more like just the casual conversations that you guys like having, right?
It feels more natural than the previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's like everything I already say anyway, so it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's just there on writing now, so.
Okay. Well, I format it in a way where realistically, if I listen to the calls, I would love to see it pretty much going, like, it's almost hard for it not to go in this order anymore. With the other script, there was a lot of throw-off things, but now you control the conversation, which is very casual questions in this one. So ideally, even just to make our scorecard a little bit easier, if you guys can say this exact script, guarantee there's a W in there, right? And I wrote it out to be just a casual conversation as well. So,
Can you send me a copy of the scorecard so I have that pulled up for every call, just to make sure like I can go down and like check?
yeah, I'm gonna share all these documents with you here in a second. I'm gonna give you guys a script, go read through it a couple times, and go try to implement it. But if we can work on I guess one thing for this week, so we have like one thing to really work on, it's just getting good at the script. Don't worry about trying to be the best at everything right now. I don't expect you guys to get the script and have all this crazy rapport. Obviously, rapport is gonna be there, needs to be there at all points. But I don't expect you guys have all these improvisation techniques, and we don't have all the situations that are gonna come up. But just come to me, put it in the Slack so we all can learn from it in the acquisition channel. Hey, seller did this. Should I have done this in this situation? Here's what I did. Here's what I didn't do. What do you think? Right? We're just here to collaborate off one another. But you guys have any questions for me?
Okay.
No.
All right, let's lock something up, baby. I'm gonna share these docs with you too, so look for your email in the next minute, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you fellas. What's going on, guys? So it is now 2 o'clock on Thursday, June 23rd. Thought I'd give you guys an update for the week. Actually super productive. We've been not on really a deal level, locking a bunch of things up, but just in terms of really nailing in our sales process. I created something this week. I'll actually show you guys here. It's called like a acquisition manager scorecard. This is something I saw at Collective Genius, and it's pretty much keeping one thing we do every single week is now my guys have something in their sales process, a checklist that they need to be hitting on all their calls. So we just have a couple of things like they need to hit their intro, rapport building, expectations, timelines with sellers, and that way we can keep our sales guys consistent to try to eliminate variables, because if we're having different conversations, which we are with different homeowners, but the same structure on every call, and if something's not working, we can go back to one of these pieces and see where's the inconsistency with it, and then we can always improve from there. But we've been starting to listen to our calls every single morning. It's a lot easier now that we only have 2 full-time acquisition guys, but they're getting really good. So it's pretty scary. It's pretty cool to see what they're gonna be doing in probably 60, 90 days, because it's gotta be a turnover time, right? But another weird thing, cool thing, we got a $2,000 check today from a seller that ended up backing out. So kind of a weird situation. I think he just wanted to list with a realtor, but I said, if we owe you the earnest money, if we're gonna back out, we feel it's the same way. And he obviously got an attorney, and they ended up agreeing with us. So we finally got the check. That took like a month or whatever. So nice little $2K, but obviously would have liked to get the deal. But that's pretty much it for now. I mean, we're obviously improving everything. We got a new sales script, so I'll keep you guys updated. Pretty excited for what the week. I mean, it's almost over, but man, I love what's going on right now.